Hello, everybody. This is Grayzo. Welcome back to Elder Kings 2. This is going to be the start of a new series here where we're going to play as Lord Harkon, who owns the duchy here of Volkilhar. He is a vampire, so he's undead. He's also a necromancer. He's quite a learned character, so I kind of like that. And I think it will give us an opportunity to do some cool magic spells throughout the campaign. He is Cult of Malekbal. They draw worship from Malekbal and are about the most cruel and dangerous zealots on the mortal plane. They are known to abduct and sacrifice countless people to the Dark Lord, and some even go as far as willingly becoming vampires in an effort to be closer to their prince. So I think that's what we've done. We've become a vampire. We're on this small little island chain north of Western Skyrim. We do have a rival who is also a vampire, located in the northwest here, in an island known no other than Greyhome, which I find really appropriate considering the channel is called Grayzo. So ideally, I would like to murder this guy. 50-50 chance. I like those odds immediately. 2 people available to invite. His spy master. Let's just pay that. Help get rid of this guy. And yeah, we're going to start off this journey. What's the purpose of this playthrough? What are we trying to achieve? Well, let me tell you, we're going to go into hopefully Haffinger and establish this kingdom. That's where it's naturally pushing us. But we also have the option to come into Johanna or Farrun here. Even North Point, potentially, if we take our rivals' land. So any of these kingdoms would be great to establish. We are immortal. The only way that we could die is if someone stabs us or if we die in battle, I think. Our wife is kind of a well-rounded character. She has good intrigue. I am going to get her to boost my intrigue, which will help us with this as well. And a couple of dynasty legacies available to us. So we have, I think we're going to take Magicka to start off. Maybe we just go all the way along Magicka. I feel like we're going to be casting spells all the time. How many more have we got left? We can't go down blood, right? Because we can't have kids. That's fine. Vampires can't have kids. That makes sense. Maybe we do Guile. Yeah, let's do Guile, which will give us natural dread. And we have a option to get a nice extra boost here by just selecting a patron. So let's go ahead and do that. And also then our focus. So we have dark arts available to us and learning available to us. We also have magic available to us. So where do we want to go? Novice destruction. Detract magicka. I think I'm going to go down magicka here and likely do this one just to get the extra intrigue, the prowess, and the martial. What is our prowess right now? 11. Okay. Let's do this one. I'd like to get down as far as conjuration so I can summon Daedric armies. That will help with our men-at-arms. Men-at-arms, currently we have armored footmen, 32, 22, 25 and 10. Okay, so we want to station these guys. Likely station these in Volkilhar and our bowmen in Blackbone. We're making 2 gold a month. In terms of custom decisions, we can drink blood, which will reduce our stress, which is kind of neat. We are in the northern hemisphere of Tamriel, just north of Western Skyrim, so we can recruit winter specialists, which will be useful for battle for us throughout the campaign as well. And we're not employing a core physician. Do we have anybody that would be good at that? Our daughter. Let's hire them. Because we have a rival as well, I will hire a bodyguard. His character is very dishonorable. Okay, we're not going to hire that person. We will maybe put... Have a look at our courtiers, actually. We want to swap this guy because the other guy is terrible. There's a Dremora that we have as our high priestess, which is kind of neat. You're also disloyal, which I don't like. Can I just dismiss this person? Find a spouse? No, okay. Interesting. We got a strange role with that character, I think. Spy Master. steward is best. Better steward. Then we could assign this person in that role. Courtiers, let's see if there's anybody maybe that's not our religion. Just a side note, vampires, right? We're playing as a vampire character. Here's a fact for you that relates to me in real life. I'm obviously not a vampire, but listen to this. Vampires, Dracula. The story of Dracula was written in Fairview in Marino, which is an area of Dublin, not too far from where I'm from, actually where I went to school. And Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula, was from that area. That's where he wrote the book. So there's a little bit of a fact or a nugget for you. Hopefully you find that interesting. That kind of inspired the selection of the vampire character. Also, I did see my friend play a playthrough of this. JBD done a stream of this where he was trying to take out the rival. That's how I knew that this guy was located here in the northwest. So I'll do a link to JBD's channel below. Do check him out. He does put up some great CK3 content. So let's jump into this beautiful story of Lord Harkon. And who is he? He is patient, callous, arrogant. He has a daughter here, Serana, who is very smart. Can she get married? She could get married. Can we get no alliance, right? No. She could get married, though. She's a vampire. I don't think she can have kids. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she can have kids. Fertility minus 60. Maybe there's a slim chance that she can have kids. We'll save her hand for when we can get a better alliance. But yeah, we got a couple characters. Our court is not too big. We might even just anybody that's unmarried, maybe married to each other, just so we can grow our court a little bit. Making 2 gold a month. It's telling us that we can go to war with Farron, which is over here. These are the mountain orcs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Code of Malakat, mountain orcs. Look at that for a badge. It's great. Feel not the bite of our winter, nor the edge of the wind. What is my slogan? Scions of Cold Harbor. Let's fix this. Glory and blood. I think that's fitting for a vampire. And let's go ahead and unpause our story. We have a good chance of success, hopefully, on... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Didn't we already bribe? Yeah, you're already considering a proposal. Let's see how much that impacts our hostile scheme here. 95% success chance. Fantastic. Now, this island here is called Greyhome, which I find it quite fitting considering the channel name. It does have a special building here, Greyhome Citadel. But it will be really hard to take until we build up our armies, just based on the disembarkment penalty. So we're not going to, even if we kill this guy, we're not going to go and steal it immediately. But for now, I would like to get a claim on it, because I'd like to steal that. In time, I'd like to take that, because it might be a stepping stone in terms of another direction we could go is over here and take these islands, who are kind of populated by these people. Let's see. Let me show you. Got a couple of randomers over here, a couple of pirates. He has a lovely pirate hat. So there's a lot of options we could take here, but the main thing starting off is to get rid of that rival. He will just be a thorn in our side, I feel, otherwise. Men-at-arms. Let's have a look at our men-at-arms. What can we get? Is there any custom ones? We can get house girls. Maybe that's to do with our culture. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's to do with our culture. We can also appoint a royal house girl court position, which will give us enemy hostile schemes success chance. Royal house, maybe I need the court. Yeah, I need the court in order to appoint this, but that would help us in terms of prestige. Marshal, that's really good actually. Okay, so we'll work towards getting those additional men-at-arms, but we need to save our cash for now. Living energies. I've been struggling with the primer on restoration for some time. The book is comprehensible enough and provides clear outlines and formulaic descriptions of the standard restoration spells. But there is one issue with it that has stumped me. It makes repeated reference to the living energies, assuming that the reader understands and makes several explanations. The restoration's methods and mysteries contingent on this concept. Riveting stuff there. We're going to go with cynicism. And I'm very intrigued about this. Too risky. We don't want this guy to catch us. Murder loses progress. You can spend a little bit of gold. I'll spend a little bit of prestige. We're at 68%. Is it worthwhile? Just how much would the other person cost? 63. No, it's not worth it. Are you on support schemes? You should be. Now 80% chance. Can we get rid of this guy? He is also a vampire. He's just really good at fighting, right? He's got a really high prowess. I could challenge him to a fight. And one thing I need to be aware of is in the cult of Malakbal, we have Contempt for the Weak, which allows people to duel to death for titles. I would like to change our religion as soon as possible away from that, because our prowess is not great and we could be challenged at any point for any land that we have upon that we inherit upon succession. The Daedric alphabet. I must try harder. Let's get the magic experience. By the way, if you are excited for the series, if maybe you stumbled upon the channel, check out a few episodes if you like it. Consider subscribing. Quite a small channel, but put about four episodes of CK3 modded content up per week. So if you like that thing, you might wanna check it out. That's enough of me groveling. Hopefully you enjoy the series. Any ideas? Also post them below. I do read and get back to all of your comments. Accusations of unfaithfulness. My wife, Valerica, has approached me today with a letter in her hands. She says was written by my secret lover and is accusing me of having an affair. What? Who's doing this? It's probably my rival, right? Bon appetit, Rada. Thanks to the duck and the poison vial, Lord Rada is finally dead. Even better, in his death throes, a bone got stuck in his throat. Now it's unclear what exactly killed him at all. So that is a huge start in the term of the series here. The fact that we got rid of our rival in episode 1. Who owns this area now? It's owned by a dark elf who is a torturer. And he was recently raided. Interesting. Where would it go next? It would go probably to some Ashlanders, right? High velocity. Interesting. Well, at least we got rid of our rival. I don't think we have enough men-at-arms to take over this island right now, but maybe, just maybe, we increase our bowmen. Let's just get some extra soldiers in case we get raided. And we can hire a court mage. Let's send for one. Maybe we'll get a better one. Search for a court mage. Do we have enough magic to do a spell? Not just yet. Not just yet. This will be a little bit of a slower playthrough, hopefully. I want to wrap my head around the magic aspect of Elder Kings 2. I've only played a couple characters in the past that have magic experience and necromancy and all that sort of stuff. But it'd be good for me to learn. So, this lady has excellent arcana skills. She can destroy walls, elemental cloak, magic, detract magicka, burden, muffled senses, and charm. Charm is good for opinion. That's not a bad... Danica is not bad. She's also 22, quite young, and she's an experimentalist. Then we've got Sten here, who is poor at arcana. I think I'm just going to go with Danica. Can we turn her into a vampire? Where's her court mage? Danica, right? Danica, here we go. So she's our court mage. Can you get married? You can get married. You can marry in somebody that has an inheritable trait. Great. She is already of her fate. So is this dude. So let's see if she can have... If she has a kid, then we'll turn her into a vampire. We'll let her procreate first before we do that. Okay, rival's dead. Money's coming in the door. We want this guy to be training commanders. We want to get a better steward for our income. You want to get me a claim on Grey Island. I mean, if Grayzo lived on Grey Island, that would just be a beautiful story. It really would. How's Inderil? Like, surely... Hang on. Military strength. Yeah, like, he's completely in the wrong area of the map. This is where his family live, and he lives over here. Why doesn't he just give me that island? Let's have a look at our dynasty, actually. 4 living members. So we've got myself. We have my daughter. We have our guest, who... I don't know how he's related to me. And I could seduce him. That's really interesting. What sort of schemes are we doing right now? Nothing. Let's sway this guy. He's family, so we want to keep him on our side. And the Ancient, he's only 111. Versus... I'm exactly 3,000 years older than him, and he's called the Ancient. Interesting. Suppose it's just a nickname. Once you get called a nickname once, it just sticks, right? Keep it short and professional. Clairvoyant Mage. Hostile Scheme Resistance. I like that. Nice. And we've got a new commander here. We've got Newheim, who is... he has Arcana. Nice. Okay, so we'll get him married to Gerda. No, not Gerda. What age is he? 22. Want to marry this baby? What's the chances of kids here? Low. It says low, but not none. We'll get you married for now. Let's see what happens. I will... Let's see. I'm trying to sway this guy. I think I'd like to pin this character. I think I'm going to see if we can turn that guy into a vampire after we sway our courtier. It'll take about 9 months. Task finished. Present my claim on Grey Island. All of Greyholm will be mine. Where's Greyholm? Let's just see. Duchy title. Do I want to claim on it? Yeah, I do. I do want to claim on it. We're making 1 gold a month, so we're rolling in it. May as well get the claim. You increase your intrigue. That's good. Okay, swayed. Okay, we're going to end swaying this one. I will see if we can get this guy turned into a vampire, Newheim. I could spar with him. That's pretty cool. May gain a bonus, but there might be risks. Okay, so we could maybe fight and train, like do a bit of a Rocky montage and increase our martial and prowess that way. But for now, we're going to turn this guy into a vampire. Just playing around with the other mechanics of this character because I'm not too familiar with them. Has anybody played as this character and has stumbled upon this playthrough? Let me know if we're doing okay. I feel like we're doing all right so far. I would like to increase development in our capital, which is over here. We're making 1.6 right now. We'll make it 1.5, but it's better to increase our development in terms of levies and that sort of stuff. We're nearly out of debt. And we got a magic lifestyle perk. And this guy has become a vampire, so he's now undead, right? He's going to be a decent champion for us forever now. I think we'll go with Conjuration. I would like to get down to Daedric Army. And maybe we Can we do that right now? Yes, we can. Summon Atronarch. It gives us extra prowess and arcana. 68. Can we do that? Can we do a greater one? Or maybe grand one? Yeah, we can. +5, +5. That's great. That's perfect. So it just helps us kind of get our magic up quicker. So far, so good. I will change the color of our islands to a blood red. Maybe a little bit darker, actually. Helps it stand out, right? Dragon Bridge sounds cool. Who lives here? Oh, it's all part of the High Kingdom of Eastern Skyrim. Okay, so let's get out of debt here. If we can. Cult of Malakbal Exaltation. It's interesting that you're a Dremora. These are beings from Oblivion, apparently. The Kin or Dremora are a race of warlike Daedra who many serve Mehrunes Dagon. By the way, if it's not completely obvious, I have not finished the Skyrim game. I've played it for a couple of hours and it's huge. I've only got it like in the last year or so. I know it's a classic. I know it's about 10, 15 years old. I haven't played it that much. So pardon me if I mispronounce a lot of this. These mercenaries live in accordance to strict case-based clan systems and value honor and loyalty above everything else. When they appear in Tamriel, bloodshed is sure to follow. Cool. I thought that Dremora only hang around for a couple of years. I'm not sure if we have this character all the time now. And I think when you spawn in a couple, they normally last about 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. We can instruct our court mage. Let's do that. And I want you to only work on my direct orders. Okay, so we have a fully stacked army. It might be worthwhile to get a accolade. This guy's actually pretty decent. Hang on. I can arrange a marriage. Why won't you... I'm trying to arrange the marriage so I don't need to pay for this guy. He's only my guest. If I put him on the council, would that keep him in? My player and daughter would be way better in this position. Let's swap that. Give me extra piety. Piety's decent, right? Because watch what I can do with piety. I can come into Western Skyrim. I can say, hey, I would like a claim on all of Western Skyrim, please. And it's going to cost me 2,000 piety. But that would give me a claim on the High Kingdom. How cool is that? God is good. Okay, so we're improving our knights, which is good. I don't want to forbid our wife from fighting, but we'll force everybody else to fight. Maybe not our court mage. We spent some money on her. And what I was looking to do was actually appoint a acolyte. Do you have any other traits that maybe contender valiant? Army damage, let's take that. Create the accolade. And I think we're going to go with, as we were talking about him a little bit earlier on, we're going to go with Dracula's companion. Ooh, Dracula's companion. The name of the knight. Oh, Dracula. Right? Oh my god. There we go. Dracula's companion. We don't necessarily need to seek a worthy successor. Is there anything else that we could do here in episode 1, we might want to have a look at our knights, because I did notice this in vampirism. We get extra prowess. We get +3 prowess. So if there's a good fighter that's not a vampire, like you, we might want to change you into a vampire. Actually, let's take the gold here. Let's get this lady, and let's practice this spar. Let's spar with them. Single combat with Najada. So for the few brief moments, Najada and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I wield my staff, ready to defend myself. She clutches. Speaking of staff, do I have any? I didn't even look. Do I have any inventory? I have a sword. +10 prowess. Holy moly. I had no idea I had that. That just makes me way better. I love it. We may not need to worry about the single combat duel to death for a title thing that I mentioned earlier on. Yeah, I would like to win. So I'm victorious. The durability of Harkon sword decreased by 9. I'm so happy that I looked at that. What? So let's have a look at this Harkon sword. It is not known if this prestigious blade was named after the most famous holder, or if it came from his long lineage of Harkons. But one thing is certain: its effect is unique, and that the enchantment will only take effect if wielded by a vampire. Cool. Bloodstone Chalice. The chalice has been in the Volkilhar clan's possession for quite some time. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of vampiric powers. It sits unused for ages, waiting for grander things to get afoot. Cool. So we're going to end episode 1 there. Do leave your thoughts, comments, and feedback below. I'm excited to see if you're interested in this lovely journey of Harkon, who is immortal. He is a necromancer. And potentially we may over time make him into a lich. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if you can be a vampire and a lich. Those are the type of questions that I need answered. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.